foggy town of Willow's Hollow, a mysterious stranger arrived, leaving behind a cursed dagger and a warning. Stay away from the oak tree. Since then, strange shadows and eerie sounds haunt the woods. Have you ever encountered something unexplained like this? Share your story below. The town of Willow's Hollow was a quiet place, perched at the edge of an ancient forest where fog hung low even on the clearest of days. Nothing much happened there, until the stranger arrived. He came at dusk, riding a jet-black horse that moved as silently as a shadow. The man wore a long coat, its edges frayed and damp from the mist, and a wide-brimmed hat that obscured his face. He tethered his horse outside the Rusty Lantern Inn, where the barkeep and a few regulars turned to watch him with quiet curiosity. The stranger's boots echoed on the wooden floor as he entered, his silhouette dark against the faint glow of the hearth. He moved like he had all the time in the world, his gait unhurried, his posture relaxed. Yet there was something about him, a tension beneath the calm, that set everyone on edge. "Room for one," he said, his voice deep and gravelly, though not unkind. The barkeep, a stout man named Edward, nodded quickly and handed him a key. "Welcome to Willow's Hollow," Edward said, his tone polite but cautious. "Passing through, are you?" The stranger paused, his gloved hand resting lightly on the counter. Something like that. That night, the townsfolk whispered. Who was he? Why had he come? And why did the air seem colder since he arrived? By morning, he was gone. Or so it seemed. His horse remained tethered outside the inn, and the stranger's room was empty save for a strange black feather left on the nightstand. The whispers grew louder. Mrs. Hensley, who lived nearest to the woods, claimed she had seen him in the forest, standing perfectly still beneath the tallest oak tree. A group of children swore they had spotted him near the old well, looking down, as if listening for something. By the third day, the stranger returned. He stepped into the Rusty Lantern just before sunset, his coat damp from the mist and a bundle in his hands wrapped in burlap. He set it down on the bar with a quiet thud. Edward stared at the bundle, his unease growing. "What's that?" The stranger looked at him, his eyes visible for the first time, pale and sharp, like slivers of ice. Something that doesn't belong here. He unwrapped the bundle, revealing an ornate silver dagger, its blade etched with strange symbols that seemed to shimmer in the firelight. Gasps filled the room. "Where'd you find that?" Edward asked, his voice trembling. The stranger didn't answer. Instead, he turned and strode to the door. Before stepping out, he stopped and said, "The forest keeps secrets it shouldn't. Stay away from the oak tree." With that, he was gone. The dagger remained on the bar, and though Edward locked it away, it seemed to hum faintly, as if alive. No one saw the stranger again, but in the days that followed, the fog grew thicker, and strange sounds began to echo from the woods at night. And every so often, near the tallest oak tree, townsfolk swore they could see the outline of a man standing perfectly still, as if guarding something or waiting. The stranger was never seen again, but the dagger's curse and the shadow by the oak tree remain a mystery. What do you think happened in Willow's Hollow? Have you faced anything similar? Share your story in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Thrillup Shorts for more spine-chilling tales.